working.
So in putting that together and you know doing the business aspect and also the creative aspect, how did you find the time to do all that and to get it together like you did?
It's been an ongoing process. I'm a big fan of the Navy SEALs and that whole special teams, military type stuff, and also I spent years playing chess with the Hustlers in Washington Square Park.
Okay.
And by the way, that has a lot to do with rock jazz too, because they changed my opinions a little bit about some things. Like I would see, you know, some of these guys who, you know, have done time a little bit, stuff like that, and still connected and stuff, and doing chess, and they were like taking my money, you know, but I was learning like how to think in you know, entrepreneurial way, you know, off the street though, because I didn't get that from music school, and I wasn't getting it from any band or anything like that. Right. And I was hitting all these blockages business wise. I was getting locked out, and nobody had any answers or any advice for me. But the Hustlers were, you know, beat me up on the chessboard, so I had to learn how to think. Right. But in chess is dominated primarily by the Russians, like Kasparov and you know, Karpov and all these kind of guys, and the theoreticians like Nimzovich and, you know, all these different people. And so it was a really healthy thing for me to see black men respecting those European men, you know what I'm saying, those white men, you know what I'm saying, like that, and like with full respect. And that was a adjustment for me, because I was so used to being in the jazz world and like kind of having a little more edge on me about that kind of thing. But to see them doing that, it was like, whoa, because these were hard dudes, like, you know, cats, shotgun, sawed off in a paper bag, did time, come back, chess master, you know, like that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But to hear them speak so highly of Karpov and Kasparov, and they had the books out there, and they'd be like going over the games and just reading the New York Times. When I won the Thelonious Monk competition, I was owing money at that time, you know what I'm saying? And they opened up the newspaper and like, oh, Eric won. Okay, I guess we'll be getting paid. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You know, so it was like, it was another kind of thing to get around that kind of an intellectual scene, and that helped me out later on when I would, you know, get into forming my own business, because now it's a chess game too. And so I'm using all those tactics and all the lyrics of hip hop, and that's all inside of me, you know what I'm saying? And so that guides my, you know, entrepreneurial sense of how to put things together, you know, how to do it on my own, you know, like R. Kelly, these different guys, or Diddy, you know, these people selling stuff out the trunk of their car, until, you know, I met Ludacris, you know, all these different guys who had people doubting them, and then they had to just come really strong and then blow it all the way up, and you know, all that, you see what I'm saying? Same kind of thing.
Cool. I think I'm gonna let you loose for a minute and let you just do you right here, and just, you know, play some songs and just get into a good groove or whatever you want to do. And when we come back after that, we will talk about how people can get your music, find out where you're gonna be and what's going on with you, book you, or whatever they need to do. We get all that information, but right now, man, it's all about you and the keyboard.
Okay, man, thank you.
All right.